ch.7 on the scene now in Hialeah, where the carcass of a slaughtered horse has been found. 7's Sheldon Fox is following the story for us live from what was once the home of the South Florida Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Sheldon?
Isn't that ironic? Just a horrible situation all the way around. Diana, we're talking about a 3-year-old quarter horse here, said to have had a long life ahead of her, but unfortunately, she's gone. It's so gruesome, we won't show it on television.
They took possibly a machete or a large, oversized butcher knife and put that knife into the heart area of the horse.
A slaughtered horse which was stolen from a nearby stable and butchered in the woods, which at one point were owned by the South Florida Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. But today, it's a cruelty to animals crime scene, with multiple agencies working the case.
The gates were intact, and then there was one that had been opened manually. I panicked. I just knew.
What did you know?
I knew I wasn't going to find her alive.
I'm sure it was very painful for the horse. Like I said, you could see the blood trail, you know, going about 20 yards where the horse was trying to get up and get away and get up and get away and falling and bleeding and falling and bleeding.
So the horse definitely obviously suffered and was probably butchered alive. These guys start harvesting the meat well before these animals stop breathing.
Why? For what possible reason could they have done this? You know, they didn't even take everything they could have taken. They murdered her in such a cruel way and just left her there to panic, and you can see the panic on her face, and someone knows who did this.
Cruel, sad, and disgusting. You're looking now at the stable where that horse lived. She was let out, they think, by someone who tied a rope around her and walked her into the nearby woods before she was slaughtered. And as you heard in the piece, this is all about the horse meat. There's a market out there, and this is another sad element of this story. If we're told that that horse meat often is tainted and poisonous because of the drugs and medicine that they're giving these horses. So anyone who's eating this meat ends up putting their own health at risk. We're live in Hialeah. Sheldon Fox, 7 News.